Let's get the sentiments of the business sector. Joining us now via Zoom is Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry President Nina Mangio. Magandang hapon, Nina.
Good afternoon, magandang hapon, George. Ana, magandang hapon.
Now, Nina, let's talk about how the political instability affect the overall business climate in the Philippines.
Alam mo, sa amin kasi, we respect the democratic rights of the Filipino people to converge or to express no, their sentiment. Pero kasi, we have to understand that this affect the business climate in general. Investors are having second thought for the stability of our country, and naapektuhan yung business confidence ng ating mga possible investors, not only domestically but foreign as well.
Oh, but Nina, ano ba yung mas malaking problema for business, ano? Ito bang rampant corruption in the government or yung public unrest as a response to the supposed corruption in the government?
Pareho nating meron yan eh. Right now, the worst corruption in the government. And because of that, we're having some unrest like what we're having today. But you have to understand that the people are just expressing what they want, and they're expecting results from our government, especially na nga po yung ating presidente. So, both are affecting our business climate.
But how do you interpret the business community? How do you interpret yung current wave of mobilization? Is this something like a risk, an opportunity, and how is it shaping the decisions that you're doing right now?
It is a risk because it is greatly affecting our business atmosphere. And because of that, investments are being held on, and the business sectors and investors are having wait and see attitude. They wanted to see results, and at the same time they wanted to know how far this will go.
Oo. Kasi nga, Nina, the promise of the people protesting is that itutuloy nila ito until such time na may napanagot o may nakukulong. But of course, sa ngayon, hindi pa naman natin yan nakikita so far. But what are the concrete strategies that companies are using now to maintain yung siguro confidence ng mga investors kahit na may ganitong political instability, no, sa ating bansa?
I think, kasi right now, prolonging the uncertainties, it's a big challenge in the business sector. Naiiwan tayo, ika nga. While we're still trying to catch up, our economy, we're still trying to catch up for and correct the effect of this corruption concern or challenge. Our neighboring countries, the ASEAN countries, are already there. Naiiwan tayo. And to us, we have to show consistent communication and transparency para ma-regain back natin yung trust ng ating foreign investors and at the same time our local investors, because even our local investors right now are waiting. Expansions are being held. They want to know how far the disruptions is going, and both domestic and internationally are watching and listening.
And Nina, I'm just wondering, kung kayo ba, may na-observe ba kayong shift sa behavior ng consumers? Especially after lumabas itong flood control scandal, siguro lack of confidence sa government, and how do you deal with that?
Alam nyo, we have some observation right now. especially with today and yesterday, the foot traffic of the retailers or the commercial centers, the malls, had reduced. And I think with this, the customers are more into e-commerce or online instead of going to the malls.
Oo.
So our retailers are being affected.
Pero hindi naman siya epekto nung dahil may eskandalo sa korupsyon sa gobyerno and they don't want to spend anymore.
Okay. You know, Christmas to us is a special day.
Yes.
Now that we're approaching Christmas, people wants to, buy something for their family, gifts and all that. But because of the corruption issue that we are having, nagkaroon ng parang relax session in the spending attitude of the people.
Kayo ba sa PCCI, are you already satisfied by how the government is reacting or answer or responding to this problem of corruption sa government?
Okay, in the business sector kasi, we're very happy that the president brought this up. He was the one really who opened our eyes into this corruption. But that has been almost 120 days. More than 90 days. So to us, parang mabagal. And actions and decisions are not as decisive as we are expecting.
Oo. But
We want really a strong and decisive action from our government. Although we know that they're really doing their best. Pero kulang pa. Kailangan, people are becoming reckless. They want to see the result. They want to see that those who are really guilty be punished. Although, of course, our government concern is that they have to follow the law. And respect the rights of those who are accused to defend themselves. But there are glaring evidences kasi.
Oo nga. So kaya,
That's why people are really, what they wanted really to have the result as early as possible, as fast as the government can. Medyo mabagal.
kaya nga, ang tanong ko ngayon, Nina, yung bang business sector ay may tiwala pa sa Marcos administration that it will be able to resolve this problem? Kasi nabanggit din, kasi yesterday we had a story and your VP for Trade, Brian Ang, said that you are not calling for the resignation of the president. Is that correct?
We are not.
But
We
do you...
we're still supporting our president. We are still supporting his policies. We're still behind him.
Kasi tama ka, yung sinasabi mo kanina na habang tumatagal at hindi decisive yung government or yung problema on protest, among others, political instability, mas tumatagal, mas lumalala din yung problema ng business sector.
That is what we're trying to prevent, no? Yung mag-worsen yung instability in the behavior of our people. Yung mainip ba sila? Yung ng press. Are urging our government to please do action as fast as they can. Punish those who are guilty the fastest way that they can. Of course, maintaining the respect to the right of the accused. But sabi ko kasi, 120 days na kasi.
And
Guilty. Meron silang mga identified, but those are small fries. We know very well that there are people on top who are guilty of this.
Now, let's talk about the cabinet shakeup, Nina. Siyempre, nakita natin yung changes sa cabinet, ano? Are you, or is the business sector happy with the current lineup sa cabinet, especially dito sa economic team ng Presidente?
From the very start, we know and we respect the economic managers appointed by our president, no? Now that our finance is turned over to Secretary Go, who
Yes.
is one of the elected economic manager of our president. And under him goes custom and BIR. We know that correction and because there were problems and there were complaints on these two departments before.
Oo.
We just don't know the extent. And probably our new finance secretary will be able to unearth all the concerns that were there in those two departments.
Oo nga, mabuti na banggit mo yung BIR because there are alleged corruption involving BIR's tax audits, ano? And of course, talagang yung mga negosyo ang apektado nito. But Nina, what should be done for a better outlook sa negosyo, no? Sa business, in relation to everything that's happening sa politika at sa korupsyon sa ating bansa?
Transparency lang. I think the government should find ways. Total, we are on the age of digitalization already, no? So the government should find ways on appease the people by showing them how our budget is being used from the very formation of the budget to this distribution to its use to wherever it is supposed to be going to go or to be used. Now, transparency, communication is very important in this angle.
Transparency and... Go ahead.
If we can show the people how these are being used, na wala ng ghost projects na may iwan, at least yung concern na lang natin, isa na lang, quality. Work. Na madali na yung i-monitor in actual by those who are in position. But at least the progress of the work can be seen.
Transparency, communication, and better quality of projects. All right. Thank you very much, PCCI President Nina Mangio, for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you very much, Zers. And Anna, thank you very much. And good afternoon again.